you would have to eat all of this food, which is 5 cheeseburgers, 20 McChicken nuggets, 2 large fries, and 1 Big Mac, on top of your normal daily calorie intake, just to gain half a kilogram of body fat. Now, only half, that doesn't sound too bad, right? And all of this food right here combined is 3,558 calories. But this is how easy it can be done over the weeks. So on Monday, while working at a desk, smash a handful of macadamia nuts, 373 calories. Then on Tuesday, while waiting for dinner, we're getting bored, so we smash a couple rows of Cadbury chocolate, 269 calories. And then on Wednesday wine night, so we have a couple of wines, 250 calories. And then on Thursday, it was an absolute shit show at work, so we did go through Macca's drive-thru on the way home, grabbed a Big Mac and large fries, which is 948 calories. And then on Friday, we go to pick up our usual coffee. Because it's Friday, you best believe we're getting a muffin, 677 calories extra. And then on Saturday, it's date night, and we accidentally slipped up and smashed a pint of ice cream, which is 1,050 calories. And then on Sunday, we're feeling pretty shitty about last night, so we were good and we stuck to the plan. And all of this food right here, that week of slip-ups, 3,567 calories. Now, this is how the body fat starts to pile on. It's not in one bad meal. It's never in one sitting. It's over the days, over the weeks, and over the months of little extra things on top of our total daily calories that's putting us over, and this is how the body fat creeps up. So what does this mean? We can never eat a bad meal ever again? Well, actually, I think it shows us the opposite. As long as you're nailing your calories on a daily basis, then simply having an off-plan meal or a higher calorie meal every now and then, it won't actually destroy all of your progress if you make somewhat of a smart choice. Now, obviously, as you can see, if you're having absolute binges and polishing off 5 burgers, Big Macs, nuggets, ice creams, chocolate, then yes, there's no chance you're going to be able to make good progress with your fat loss journey, but that one's a bit of a given. Now let's take a real life example, because let's be honest, unless your name's Eric the Electric, you ain't eating all of this in one hit, right? So let's just say you do want to have an off-plan meal. Let's say you go for a Big Mac and large fries, okay? Now, of course, let's be honest, you're gonna wanna have dessert. So instead of having the whole tub of Ben & Jerry's plus that, what you could do, nice simple swap, still keep the Macca's meal in, you could ditch the Ben & Jerry's, you could bring in something like Kenny's, which is a low calorie, high protein ice cream. You still get the same amount, a whole tub, you could bring that in, and now instead of having that, with all of this together, this is about 1,000, this is 300, so 1,300 calories for that meal right there. And just that little swap there, we've just now taken off 700 calories. Now you could also get rid of the fries, but then, you know, let's be real, that's pretty boring. So let's just say 1,300 calories for this. Now, let's say your normal dinner is about 500 calories, which is pretty conservative, right? If we just swapped this for our normal dinner, say once a week, you're still gonna be out by about 700 calories. Quick maths for you there. So most people are gonna lose good amount of body fat if they're in about a 400 to 600 calorie deficit per day. So what we can say is on that day that you've wanted to have an off-plan meal, you want to get some takeout and some ice cream and treat yourself. Technically, you've wiped out a whole day of dieting. So instead of making 7 days of progress, you've probably made more like 6 days of progress that week. But if you're trying to lose body fat at a slower pace and you're only in a conservative, maybe 300 calorie deficit, then you have wiped off 2 and a little bit days of your whole week. So if you do that, let's say across the month, you're only making about 20 days worth of progress instead of 30. Now, this is where a small meal like this can still add up and make quite the difference. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but this is where you could still make even smarter choices. And instead of that, which is quite high calorie, 1,000 for that, it's probably not going to fill most people up anyway. You could ditch that and you can make some homemade burgers, which are going to be higher in protein, lower in calorie, and more filling. That way, let's say you do this maybe once a month, you're going to make 4 times faster progress than you would if you're doing this on a weekly basis. And hopefully this kind of goes to show you that if you do have one bad meal or one big off-plan meal here and there, it won't just ruin your whole progress unless you're doing it on a weekly basis. But where most people go wrong, and this is what we see with our clients all the time, is it's not actually stuff like this and stuff like this. It's those small daily things that they're having over time, which is really slowing down progress, and then they get disheartened because they're like, I'm being good most of the time, but it's those small little snacks that add the calories up way faster than we would like to admit. So I hope that video was helpful, and if you want to see how I lost 6 kilograms in 6 weeks on my previous mini shred, you can click this video right here.